2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. And Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I gotta say though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. That's an awful error. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. This hole here is a par 4.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That might be one club too many. Not bad. An opportunity for a birdie here. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Teeing off here at the third hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second. And we've arrived at a par 3.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Going with the hybrid. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Green's sitting below him here, Luke. So got to be careful of that spin.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
This one's looking good.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at the 6th hole.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Nice line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And now that finds him in 1st place. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Putting for birdie here. Nice stroke. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. We've reached the 8th hole. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Gets it to go. Great shot.
And let's have another look at that one.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. That was special. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Oh, that tee shot was absolutely pumped. That's given them a look for eagle, Rich.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Getting ready to play their third. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. This one started out on a good line. That's a good putt for par, you'll take it. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. Well, that's a handy shot. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
That'll sting a bit. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Come on, sit. That is one of the best shots you will see.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And after that effort, they now lead this tournament with Bubba Watson behind in second place. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, Well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Looks good off the blade. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 8-iron here. Should find the green here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Well, that'll play. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
And this one is for his par. That gets the job done.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Second shot here on the 17th. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Like the look of this one. For eagle. He sits in first position. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Well struck. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament.
This is on a great line.
Well, you've got to take your hat off to them. That's an outstanding performance. And to win around a golf course that was known as Ben Hogan's Alley.
Well, this is going to go down as an iconic win and an iconic venue. I got to say, to win at Riviera, I believe, places you among the tournament's elite throughout the years. This is a storied venue, and this was a storied win.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.